Imagine a cold street in London. It is raining. Everything looks gray and dark. Suddenly, you see a bright color. A red notebook falls into a dirty puddle. A young man named Leo stands over it. His face is very pale. He looks sad, like he lost something very important. You may ask, why is this notebook so important? Why does Leo feel so much pain? To understand this, we must look at Leo's story. Leo moved to London 3 months ago. He wanted to become a very good chef, so he left his small and quiet home to follow his big dream. But Leo had a big fear. His English was not good. In his mind, Leo felt strong and confident. He was funny, he was brave, he was smart. But when he tried to speak English, the words did not come out easily. They were very hard to say. So Leo became very quiet in the city. He walked to work without speaking. He bought his food without speaking. He lived the same quiet life every day. The red notebook was very important to him. He wrote every new English word inside it. He practiced his sentences for many hours. When he had the notebook in his hand, he felt safe. But now, the notebook was in the water. The blue ink was running across the pages. The words were disappearing. Leo picked up the wet and heavy notebook. He walked into a small cafe called the Golden Bean. His body was cold. He was very tired. He wanted 1 cup of hot tea. Usually, Leo pointed to a sentence in his notebook to order food. But today, the pages were wet and messy. He could not read anything. He stood at the front of the line. The woman at the counter spoke very fast. "Next, what can I get for you?" she asked. Leo's heart started to beat very fast. He tried to remember the simple word for tea, but his mind felt empty. I, Leo said quietly. The people behind him moved and waited. They were in a hurry. One man looked at his watch. Leo felt his face get hot. He wanted to leave. Suddenly, a small girl behind him dropped her toy. It was a green dinosaur. Leo looked down. For one moment, he forgot his fear. He picked up the toy and gave it to her. "Here you go," he said slowly. The girl smiled a big smile. "Thank you, dinosaur man," she said. Leo smiled back. It was a real smile. At that moment, Leo was not afraid. He was just helping someone. Leo turned back to the woman. He did not look at his notebook. He did not look at the floor. He looked at her face. "I want 1 hot tea, please," he said. She smiled. "English tea or green tea?" Leo did not know the difference. He felt scared again. But then he remembered the little girl. "English," Leo said. "Like me. I am learning." The woman laughed kindly. "You are doing very well," she said. She gave him the tea. Leo took a sip. It felt warm and good. Leo walked back into the rain. He looked at the red notebook in his hand. It was ruined. It could not help him anymore. So he walked to a trash can and threw it away. Leo understood something important. The notebook was not helping him speak. It was stopping him. He was waiting to be perfect. But life does not wait for perfect people. Life happens when we try. Leo did not need the notebook. He only needed to speak. At the bus stop, a man looked confused and held a map. Leo took a deep breath. He did not have his notebook. He only had his courage. "Can I help you?" Leo asked. For the first time in London, Leo was not quiet anymore. He was speaking.